Okay, this is Andrew McNamer with Tech Demo number 2, and this is the shader color light. And I will start with the fog default parameters, which I kind of showed in the last one. As you can see, you can go super far back, and it will not occlude them. So then if we turn this on to show that the fog is working, specifically, and then the rest of the lights actually work too as well. As you can see, the light's showing up on the side of the cube and the sphere, and it is going all the way around. And then if we want to show the fog, we can go back, and it starts to occlude. And it occludes them all, because they're all set to the same range. Okay. So for this, we are using the same setup. We are using the color light shader class. Setting the individual objects to the color pyramid, cube, and sphere, setting the world and the mesh materials, and I have them set to different materials so they can be different colors. And then we go to the draw scene, which is the same clear render, target view, and depth stencil view, setting the shader to context and sending the camera matrices. I am setting the spotlight parameters because they are getting updated to be just a simple slow rotation of the spotlight, and then sending those light parameters from the shader color light and rendering all the objects in the scene. So for the color light, we still have the Phong ADS light properties. Material properties, we're also doing like the ambient, diffuse, and specular from before. This does not change, it's our basic Phong illumination model. The point light, spotlight, and directional light data. Camera data, light parameters, this one only has the 1 point light. Instance data, and then fog parameters. All of the computes are the exact same as before. The vertex shader is similar. Yeah, it's still going to be the same because it is still just doing the position and setting the position and normal to that. And then for the pixel shader, we are doing the normal compute, adding it to the ambient, diffuse, and specular as we go down. And then we add the fog at the end. Once we have the ambient, diffuse, and spec for the light color, we include the fog computations and then return it after that. The shader color light, we have these same parameters, which is just set to context, set the different light types, send camera matrices, send light parameters, send world and material, and fog parameters. As you can see, we have the material, and these structures also match what was in the HLSL file, as well as the buffers that hold the data. And pretty typical setup, getting the position to normal, setting up the view projection buffer, light parameter buffer, color buffer, fog buffer, and then zeroing the light data. Releasing and deleting the COM objects when we're done for clean deletion. Sending the camera matrices, we get the camera view and projection, and then we send it, update the contexts, buffer cam matrices. Setting the different points is just 1-to-1, position, range, ambient, diffuse, specular, direction, attenuation if it has it. Light parameters are the same, it's just the eye position, which we get the point light data from. Sending the world and material just gets the world matrix and then the ambient, diffuse, and specular, which we send and update. Fog parameters, same thing. If we want to change it from the same exact initialized, we update the sub-resource with the buffer fog parameters, and then we can set this to context, and then save the context pointer and set all of these correctly. In the graphic object color light, we set the ambient, diffuse, specular, mesh material, world, set the fog parameters, and render. So this has the default values I was looking for a minute ago. Ambient, diffuse, and specular, and then we set that, we initialize that to 0. Mesh fit number for the ambient, diffuse, specular, and then the whole material. If you want to do it all at once, set world. Fog parameters are the same, and rendering is going to be the same. And that is all for this demo.